the new street legal Stark Varg.
Can you believe the Stark Varg was released over 2 years ago? It is still the most powerful electric dirt bike in the world. It's so good they banned it from the X Games, but it just got even better. Now you can buy one for the street. Look how the wires are integrated through the handlebars. The new street controls have no exposed wires. Using the Stark toolbox, I can torque everything to spec. They cut 0 corners on and off the bike. This kit comes with a massive torque wrench which you can adjust at the bottom, a smaller torque wrench, and everything you need for the whole bike. The spec sheet tells me to set the wrench to 30 for the docking station, which also mounts the handlebars. Behind the docking station is a terminal for multiple connectors. Assembling this is such a level above what I'm used to, but it really is just a big Sur Ronster in most ways. It comes with this awesome stand that houses the charger, which I had the genius idea of putting on top of my rolling jack stand so I could move everything before I put the wheels on, until I realized I could just use the rolling stand itself. Not my brightest moment. I'm too distracted by the fact that I have an 80 horsepower hyper bike I can ride legally in the street. It comes with mirrors, a front rotor guard, a plate mount, and luxuriously packaged in these dinner napkins are the cleanly polished shin splitters. We've got reflectors, a chain guard, front lights, tail lights, a key to lock the front fork, color matched handguards, a handbrake which I'm relieved they included, and last but certainly not least, the new Stark Varg smartphone display. This is the new and improved design, glossy back with multiple cameras and this hump. When you turn it on, it first says Android, then it says Stark. I'm taking my time installing the pegs because I'm nervous about the next step, which is the mirrors. My fears were valid because these might be the dorkiest things I've ever seen. I'm taking them off while I look for a more appropriate set. I'd rather get ticketed than run these. The front fender is really bringing this together, but how can we call this a road bike if it has moto wheels? That's why I got something really special from Warp 9. They added these handlebars which I don't think match the look I'm going for, but these pegs definitely do. I'm unboxing the most expensive set of wheels you can buy for the Stark Varg. Custom forged wheels from Warp 9. Each wheel costs well over $1,000, and I can see why. They're the most stunning forged wheels I've ever seen on a bike, and they're totally custom made on their website builder. Even the valves match flawlessly. The rear tire is as thick as you can possibly fit on a Varg, and lining them up next to the bike, I think I made the right decision. Using the large torque wrench and the Allen bit, I'm removing the rear wheel and trying my absolute hardest not to drop this bike off the stand. Fitting the rear wheel is seeming impossible. There's so little clearance, I'm already scratching the rim and freaking out. I think I can just polish them back, but to avoid any more damage, I'm installing it without the rear brake. The tire couldn't be thicker. There's about 1 millimeter of clearance on either side. Comparing the clearance to my other Varg, you can see these new wheels are considerably wider. Installing the front wheel, I'm being extra cautious not to scratch it. Sitting under the wheel like this was an effective strategy, but I also couldn't fit the front brake. I swapped out the pegs for the new Warp 9 pegs, which match the new wheels perfectly, and took a minute to appreciate how stunning this bike is turning out. The wheels, the carbon fiber, the gold, but the front brake, rear brake, and chain need some serious attention from an expert, so I'm bringing it to Tim. I love how these match my truck wheels. It makes me want to turn the Varg piano black so the bike and the truck are a perfect match. Please let me know what you think or if I should just keep it white. But I might not be loading it in the truck very much. With 20% more range than before and the license plate, I don't need to haul this. I can just ride it wherever. Tim's got it on the operating table to finish what I started. The rear wheel is cutting it so close with clearance that he needed to disassemble the rear brake and reassemble it in position before sliding the axle back in and tensioning the chain, which was loose on the new smaller sprocket. Look at this gorgeous rear wheel. It's the definition of eye candy. She's coming down for the rear brake install, which requires the body to come off so we can feed the cable from the new handbrake through the frame to the rear caliper. Tim's removing the rear foot brake, which is new on the Varg EX. It appeals to gas riders, but for someone who learned to ride on a Sur Ronster, I'm all handbrakes. He's filling the brakes with oil. You can see it filling the reservoir on the other end. The body goes back on, and just like like the rear brake, the front brake is a challenge to squeeze onto these wheels, but Tim made it happen. My Varg EX is coming together really nicely. All that's left is the phone, which clips onto the mount seamlessly. It's rock solid, easy to release, and of course it's being wirelessly charged through the mount. When you turn on the bike, it switches from a fully functional smartphone to the bike's display. On the controls we have up and down power mode buttons, a digital horn, I'm not sure how I feel about it, headlight switch, turn signals, and I installed the new hand guards. Super clean, and integrated turn signals are a really nice touch. This is the new street legal Stark Varg Alpha EX on Forged Supermotos. So in order to ride any motorcycle legally in the street, you need three things: license, registration, and proof of insurance. I have a license. I got it for the Harley Davidson video. I do not have registration, which is basically the license plate. In order to get a license plate, I need to prove I own the bike and start sending the ownership documents in the mail. A pigeon's delivering my ownership document, and they have no idea how long it could take. It's already been 3 days, and you don't know me if you think I'm going to wait any longer than that to ride this bike. But I did get insurance on this bike. It's fully insured, so I have 2 of the 3 things you need to ride this bike legally. So in ironic and appropriate fashion, I'm going to ride the street legal Stark Varg illegally. For now. Oi! No! No way! No way! Oh no! Oh no! That's actually crazy, bro. That was all the E-Ride Pro. It just had to be right there to fall on it.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
It's glowing.
Yeah, damn. So before we go on this ride, I need to do something. I absolutely shredded my palms 2 days ago on the Benel. I've got these antibiotics which I have to take 4 times a day because the cuts were really deep. There's been an ongoing joke on this channel about how I always forget my gloves. And it's true, I do forget them a lot. I think I'm gonna make that my last time forgetting gloves. I'm gonna go crazy and put some rubber gloves.
Rubber gloves too?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Right? Because these gloves are dirty. We got Parker. Softly, softly, softly. Ah!
Oh,
it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Knuckle bump. We got Parker Pittman on the Stark Varg. What is it called now? The Standard? I guess it's just the Stark Varg. And then I'm on the Stark Varg EX with no plate. I also don't know how much power I'm running because I don't have a display. Here we go. First ride. Oh, I still have the sticker on my tires. Cause I still have this sticker on there. Let's see if I can get rid of it. That's the lowest power mode. Let's go. I'm going up a power level. Up 2 power levels. It's not popping up a lot. Let's see how this feels. The highest power level out of the box. Oh! Too easy. Oh, my hands, dude. My hands. Who's this? Hey. On a cake. You don't see those very much. They went out of business. Meow. This would be crazy for Uber Eats. Oh, mother. Holy shit. I guess that's on me going 80 in the bus lane, but We're just gonna keep going until the bridge. Let's haul some ass. So it's got 20% more range. It's got a high RPM motor, more so than the high torque motor on the motocross edition. It feels butter smooth, but it does not have the torque that picks up the front wheel. I think it's just the way it's tuned right now, and I'd be able to tune it if I had the display, which I do not. But man, I mean, this thing is a spaceship on two wheels. And just, okay, I'm getting flamed on TikTok for always doing this, but look at this bike. Oh, look at that ass. Oh my God. I saw the front sticker. Is that dangerous to ride with it?
No, I think it's okay.
Do like a front burnout or something. You ready? Let's race.
Ready, let's race.
It's nuts or nut, ball for ball. Oh man, that's so cool. Oh, I'm getting stoned over here. Not the nice kind.
You are trespassing. This area is under video surveillance and you have been recorded.
No plate, what are they gonna do? Identify me somehow? This isn't China. Passing by Pete's Penthouse. I've still never been up. It's one of the places I want to go the most. Very mysterious. So now we gotta cross these tracks, which is harder than it looks.
It looks sketchy.
We'll go back on the street. What am I even thinking, dude? My like unlicensed instincts are kicking in. We gotta ride like we're legal. We gotta get back on the street. Dude, I needed to get up that. If I stopped halfway, the bike was going down. I have zero traction on these tires. The way you sit on this thing and the way the power's delivered and the wheels and... Stark's taking up their own spot. Damn. You don't want a drink or anything?
Maybe Red Bull.
Okay. Let's get it. So he's in 80 horsepower now. Look at that difference, dude! Woo! Wow! We're on our way to the steepest hill in the country, Baxter Street. Ew, this thing's sticking into half the lane. That's so dangerous. Let's go! Yeah! If my hands weren't so vulnerable right now, I'd be so down, just dump the bike and fall, but I'm not trying to fall. Here we are, the infamous Tesla Hill. Unbelievably steep on both sides. Yeah, he knows what's up. Look at that! You ever seen these before?
Yeah, I've been following the brand.
This is the new street legal one.
Supermoto style.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh, they might have found us.
You're escaping the police?
Nah. Escaping the police.
Is it electric?
It is.
At least it's not like noisy. I live here. The bikers, they're like horrible, but
I can only see you right there.
oh, this is a really cool bike. I like your bikes.
Thank you.
Just be careful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think you could send it twice as much.
It is terrifying.
It is terrifying.
really scared
It
me.
is. All right, I'll give it a try just to make you feel better. Here we go, up the steepest hill in America. On the start bar. Oh shit. Was that the worst jump of all time?
I got zero air. I don't even think I come off the ground.
You got off the ground. Did I just get my rear wheel off the ground? Was that sketchy? Ew. Yeah. Oh wait, let's switch. I want to see what you think about this bike. Does that feel heavier?
It feels solid. I don't know. I think it's the suspension might be a little stiffer.
The wheels are definitely heavier. Yeah, so this one's tuned all the way up. Crazy, crazy power. It's gonna be the same power on the street legal one when I can unlock it. Yeah.
Have the same amount of modes?
The highest mode in that is probably like 40 horsepower instead of 80.
gotcha.
Yeah, I need to tune it. Look at that thing. That is a beautiful bike. With the wheels and the white plastics. Damn, dude. That is a stunner. He makes it look small. When I'm on it, it feels like the biggest bike in the world. Oh, we're going on the highway. 2 unlicensed, unregistered Stark Vargs. But one of them can be registered. And it will be soon. I'm just enjoying looking at the street legal Varg. It just looks so good. And the white shoes he has on, all black white shoes on the white Varg with the forged wheels. That's how I'm gonna look. Let's go, dude. It looks so good. Oh, and like, in all seriousness, I probably would pull over if we got lit up right now. Like, if the police wanted to pull us over, I would pull over. But if I didn't, there's no possible way they're catching us. No f***ing way. The confidence I have riding this bike, knowing how much power and how much range it has. Of course, there's even more range on that one. Man, if I wanted to, I just wouldn't pull over. But yeah, the two bikes, they feel about the same. I think that one might be a little heavier. Maybe it's just in my head. Well, it is heavier with the wheels. And it's running less power, so maybe it feels heavier. But once I turn that up in the next Varg video, it's going to be full 80 horsepower. And it'll probably have a plate on it. Bro, who even needs a plate? We just rode around the whole city twice. And on the highway. Plate schmate. So yeah, I'm going to say that, and then now we're going to get pulled over. And then I'm getting both my Vargs impounded, and I have no way to prove I own either of them. I wouldn't get them back. That would suck. Bro, look at, imagine, dude, it's so cool. It is street legal. What's a cooler motorcycle? Fucking R1? Everybody has an R1. Nobody has a street legal Varg. Especially now with forged wheels. Back to the Fords. That was hella fun.
And this thing on full power mode.
We unboxed a brand new Stark Varg and customized it into one of the most beautiful bikes on the road in the world. Fight me over it. Look at these.